Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Okay. Today's cocktail is called I'm Too Sexy for My The ingredients are 1 lime wedge, some spice mix, 1.5 ounces of mezcal. I love mezcal. A 1/2 ounce of red chili infused Aperol, however you say it. 1 ounce of pineapple juice, a 1/2 ounce of lime juice freshly squeezed, 1/4 ounce of agave nectar, a dash of bitters, and you're going to use a lime wheel garnish. So this is how you're going to make a I'm too sexy for my whatever you sexy for. Rub the rim of a rocks glass with the lime wedge, coat with the spice rim and set aside. Add all the ingredients into a shaker with ice, shake until well chilled. Strain into the prepared rocks glass over fresh ice and garnish with the lime wheel. I love Drake.
Okay, I'm not gonna hold
gosh.
you. I'm looking at Kiki, and then I'm thinking while you read that goddamn thing, I'm like, so is it Saison on the rim? Is it adobo?
What is the spice thing?
What is the spice?
So the
Are you
spice-
with me?
Yeah.
What was the
You
spice?
skipped that part. You wrote it.
It just says a
I saw
spice
that
mix.
everyone understood what spice
No,
mix was.
what is a spice
There's 50
mix?
million spices.
It's equal parts.
Bitch, I just got
Okay, Chef Kiki.
You know, I'm looking at her,
Y'all,
and I'm
and if
like,
you
wait.
don't already know this loud ass voice, we got Mandii B, aka
'cause welcome
Peg the
back to
Stallion,
CockTales.
aka Full Court
Welcome.
Pumps, aka She'll Steal Your Nigga, aka Short Hair, aka
Wait,
She
AKA
just be
I'll-
talking.
AKA I'll
So,
steal your
okay.
nigga. AKA you wanted my nigga, but
aka you want to share your nigga.
and I did share my nigga, but
But it was
okay.
great.
These hoes be cutting
We're
up.
here.
All right, so what's in the spice
Thank
mix?
you.
Because I bet it's mild.
But I also
What you
just want to
think?
say before I say
bet you
what's
was
in the
talking.
spice mixes, I only started fucking my friends because Kiki fucks her friends, and she was the inspiration of. Oh,
I
you
don't fuck
I ain't
my
gonna hold
you
you.
friends.
can
Wait.
still be friends
No, you
after
don't.
you fuck
Is
your
I
that-
friends.
don't.
Is that what you tell the
I
podcast listeners?
I have had.
You remember when the
some
pandemic first
instances-
started?
Yes, and that was a tough time for everybody. Everybody was depressed and horny, and we all came together as a community because we are friends. So yeah, we gonna fuck.
Okay.
But like,
Each other.
that's not a lifestyle like you
Understand,
have.
you was my
Like,
inspiration.
and
I wanna thank you for that.
Okay, well you're welcome. Whatever, bitch. What's the spice?
The spice is equal parts sea salt and Old Bay seasoning.
And I knew it was gonna be mild. I told you. Oh, salty, spicy. Anyway, again, welcome back to Cocktail Story Discussions. That's an interesting drink. It's a lot of ingredients. I can't be drinking nothing with pineapple juice.
Me neither.
Unless my favorite nigga make it.
My face turns. I get rosacea. That's probably the half white girl in me. It's too much sugar. Pineapple
And you
juice,
get
I
red.
just
I get
talked
red.
about it.
I
in
get
the
red.
last
Talked about
episode.
mixed
Really
people getting
had
red.
an advice letter, and she's fucking this nigga. He's half
Asian.
half black.
And he turns red when they fucking it makes her itch. It like she does. She's
And
like,
his
Wow.
whole body. And I'm like, well, that happens sometimes. And like,
It
turn the
could
lights
be.
off.
It could be something that she's wearing, like a soap or a perfume.
No,
gets-
that
when he
it
gets
happens
hot.
when he gets hot.
Oh,
that nigga gets red and she thinks it's nasty, but she don't want to
shit.
leave him.
But it's like, he light. What you expect?
I was about to say just fuck him in the dark.
That's what
Or put a blindfold on and make it sexy.
I just
Driving
said
in the
that shit
dark.
off.
Driving in the dark was a fun dinner. Didn't know if I was
Hey,
using
but-
salt or pepper.
By the way, can I let y'all know? Y'all can't know the real brand, but I'm just gonna say, CockTales wine is delicious.
Oh,
Thank
They
you.
drink it, and I listen. Whenever they get
I
these
drink
bottles
it and
out
they
to the
pay me
public,
for it. That's what
on,
Petey
we can make a
Pablo
wine?
said.
it tastes great.
We're going to make a little cocktails vineyard. Before we get started, you guys, we want to remind you guys to join our Patreon. The community is intimate. It's fun. It's funny. We uplift each other. We talk about sucking dick and fucking and anal. And anal.
Like every week here on the regular
She likes to
episodes.
talk about
It'd be a little more
booty
juicier.
holes.
Sometimes we name drop, nigga.
Oh, on
Oh.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Who's name dropping? You was?
I did. You don't
I
think
skipped that episode. I don't name drop. Oh, wait, I did. I let Sandra name
Thank
drop.
you. Sometimes we get drunk and loose-lipped. We go live.
Y'all know I always get loose.
Y'all, make sure you join. Go to
praying about it.
patreon.com/cocktails, COCKTALES, and join. Sign up for the community. Also, in June, I'm hosting a wellness retreat. We're going to Morocco. Sign up. Go to paradiseandvibe.com and come. Bring your nigga. You could bring your nigga. We want niggas.
We want them or you want them?
Her.
We. We're a team.
Okay. All right.
Thanks to the pandemic.
Thanks for that. We have some more sponsors, but we'll tell you about them a little later. Next, we are going to move on to weird sex.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert.
Yeah. Man is absolutely not necessity. Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter? Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
Oh, shit.
So this week's weird sex, it's really not any sex. It's just kind of creepy, and I thought I would share because bitches be trying on the plane. So this is a story that a lot of y'all sent me. This lady, one of Mandi's cousins, was on the plane breastfeeding her
white?
fucking cat.
Wait.
Mandi,
Was she
were
from
you
Florida? Let me see if she was from Florida.
What's his name? Bodie.
Bodie.
How I forget my
But this
nephew's
is-
name?
Okay, well, she was on
Please
Delta.
explain.
She was flying from Syracuse to Atlanta.
Breastfeeding
Okay.
the cat. Was it a kitten?
But it doesn't matter. That's different milk.
You're not a cat.
You're not a
human.
I know, but like we're not baby cows and people drink milk.
Yeah, but not off the
valid.
titty. We drink it from the grocery store.
Actually, if you go to a farm, they might even let you get some milk
little
out
squirt.
of a squirt
From
out
that
of the
nipple.
I mean,
nipples.
I have milked an udder before.
And you drink it just like that?
No, I didn't drink it. I just did it. I'm from the country.
Okay,
Louisiana.
so-
It was a field trip.
Okay, so have you ever drank milk straight out of a nipple without it being processed and stuff?
No.
I remember one of
I'm from the country, but bitch, I wasn't in the.
This is
I
some
wasn't
country
raised by
shit.
wolves.
Maybe I'm not gonna lie. Maybe she was raised by cats, bro. Cause
But let me
Why
ask
is
you
she
this.
feeding the cat?
Is that animal abuse? Like, did she get in trouble?
is that bestiality?
I don't know. Like,
I feel like it's bestiality.
If,
You
she's
got a
Did she get in trouble for
if
it?
she's trying to nourish
Let
the
me see.
kitten,
So the flight attendants told her to put the goddamn cat away in the bag, you know, like normal people. And she refused. You know how they cut up on them flights. So a message sent through the aircraft communications addressing and reporting system alerted the crew in Atlanta that a passenger in seat 13A, so she was sitting in Comfort Plus.
She sure was a
cutting up-
comfort bitch.
Yes. She was
she
sitting in
was drunk.
Maybe because you get
was
free for
alcohol.
free and Comfort Plus.
Yeah, maybe she just wanted her titties sucked on. That's what I really
By
think
a
it was.
cat?
I don't know if she got arrested or anything, but she got in airport jail.
And you do not want to be in airport jail.
It sounds ghetto.
It's ghetto.
'Cause the bathrooms
And you're-
are bad.
What
Then
is
you're gonna-
airport jail? So I've been stopped by Homeland Security.
That's not airport jail.
Oh.
When you go to airport jail, you're now going to be put on a no-fly list, and you
Oh,
can't
well, they
even.
put X's every time I traveled out the country. They thought I was a prostitute because I was coming from Dubai and I only
Okay.
had like a
Oh,
carry-on.
I wonder why.
Were you part of the hummus gang?
No. He was African.
Okay,
So,
okay. It's like-
and
I love
he had a
me
layover in Africa before going back, a layover in Dubai before going
So
back to
this
Nigeria.
bitch fly every week.
No, but this was years ago. This is when I actually had to hoe for a living.
Oh, so you were. They were
They're like,
accurate.
she's
I mean, they were
back.
sugar daddies, so it was different.
it was not
but
the
yeah,
whole
like-
stroll.
It
Yeah,
wasn't the
like
whole stroll
they
where we're sad
took
and
my
we're
phone
crying.
away. They took $9,000 in cash.
My nigga.
Yeah, and then they took the only thing they let
What's
me
the
keep was my
cap?
Giuseppe's.
But wait, what's the cap on cash?
the cash.
What's the cap on the cash?
10, bro, and I know that.
So why did they take that? That's what I was wondering because I thought
they
it was
just
10.
were sure I was hoeing. So they were like, "What do you do for a living?"
And
At
the
time,
crazy
I did-
thing is, they were right.
I was a student. No, they weren't.
I'm getting my
He was my
education.
boyfriend. He was my boyfriend that had a wife, but in Nigeria. And so
So it doesn't count.
Oh, that happens. Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean? It doesn't count. I know y'all know because y'all be in Houston every other week, and y'all also live in Atlanta, the home of the Nigerians in America.
And I ain't
The
never had
Nigerians
one.
thick in Houston though. I like them better.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
they-
Oh wait, they're better.
Like
In
their
Houston?
booties are
Yes.
thick, or like you're just saying they're heavy, like they're
Wait,
there.
they're what is thick?
You
You said
said the
they're thick.
Nigerians are thick, and I'm like their booties
No,
and their hips.
like it's a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Because
I was like,
I
thick
don't like.
Nigerians.
No, like it's
You
thick.
like
It's a
hips?
lot of them.
Do you like hips on
You
a
like a
man?
nigga with
No.
hips? Okay.
I like a
don't
dick
either.
on a
I got an
man.
uncle that
I
got
like a
hips, and we
thick
always be
dick.
making fun of him. We be like, that nigga really got hips.
You know who got hips? My sister first baby daddy.
Oh,
and
he-
I hate him.
He does.
He does have hips.
Ooh.
Sorry, niece, but your,
Yeah, men
your
ain't
daddy
supposed
got
to have
hips.
hips.
Man ain't supposed to
Just
have it. It's
straight
almost
up and
like-
down.
I always describe that as it's like when like I see in heaven like God's creating people and you're like going down this little moving thing like an Amazon package.
conveyor belt?
Yeah, conveyor belt. And he's like, oh shit, we put hips on it. That's a nigga. But it's like it's
First of
already
all-
down. It's already down, Dad. Like Jesus is like it's down there. He's gonna be a nigga with hips. And then you got niggas with hips.
That is funny.
They don't be talking like that, Medina. Give them
You don't
more
think so?
class.
They definitely-
They definitely do not.
They definitely talk like that in heaven now, like Tupac is there.
Right.
Like they have.
How you know, bitch? You been? Did you
No.
die and come back?
No, but the way like I think the vernacular in heaven changes the same way.
Jesus is not
as on
talking
earth.
like that. Not my Jesus.
Jesus gave us those words, bitch. What you
No,
mean?
he didn't.
now Kiki
The
holy.
devil did.
Jesus has
I'm just
dreads.
saying, we
I
got
guarantee you,
limits.
he says nigga.
I don't believe that.
He maybe says nigga.
I don't believe that one bit.
No?
But he might be thinking it. Like we said last week.
He made these niggas.
Sometimes we be thinking stuff, but you don't say it.
Right.
Because he is of love. Okay?
I feel you.
Oh,
He
and-
just thinks it.
Oh, I'm saying everything this year. Fuck what happened in 2021. Y'all are getting my honest truth, bluntness.
And we weren't already getting that? I'm scared.
No, yeah, you
I'm
should be.
scared too because you
Yeah.
a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that though? Do you
because I
think that
realized-
that's going to yield good results? Honestly,
honestly, at this point, being nice to people didn't either. So
you don't have to just be nice.
Well, did you think you were nice to someone?
First off, I'm very
Bitch,
nice.
You a bitch.
I just no, I'm not.
But you pretty.
Dude, I mean, I'm petty. I can be petty, but I think I'm a good friend. And just moving forward in this industry, I'm just gonna let everybody know what it is.
Oh, we getting tea.
Well,
I think that you and maybe it's because I've been in therapy also a lot. Like
Come
in
on,
terms of
talk
how
space.
I haven't been sharing my emotions. I'm now putting me first.
you're
I
not
think
sharing your emotions with
because,
who?
because
Online
with just a
or
lot of
just
people. No, this isn't online. This is just with people.
Okay.
So from business to friendship to relationships, I feel like I just keep things in because
You don't
I'm-
want to offend anyone.
But I also hate confrontation. Now
Libra.
I'm just gonna welcome it because I think it's better for me to just let you know how I feel
Not
than
we
keeping that
welcoming
inside.
confrontation.
Than keeping that inside. Like keeping it inside builds resentment.
This is why I said from the jump, I feel like we should all host a boxing match and we pick out different
I
people
think that's some bullshit.
that we
Wait,
want
a
to
boxing
fight
match?
that are, y'all
No,
don't
girl,
want to do
I
it.
could be sued.
No, I
I
absolutely
get my
don't.
nails done, lashes. I'm not fighting anyone.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
I think it's childish, and I don't think it resolves anything. But to your point about like being able to say stuff and whatever you were doing before wasn't working, do you think that when you do share how you really feel, that you're gonna take caution, not to change how you feel, but just maybe check your tone? Because
delivery is
what's
important
the
for sure.
point of what you're sharing? Like, do
Delivery
you
is
want
important for
resolve,
sure.
or you just be like, "Fuck this bitch," and I want to let you know everything before I block your ass?
I mean, I block. I don't even
I know
block.
you like
I
to
just
block.
go ghost. I go ghost. I don't block.
you block, change numbers.
I changed my number, but for the first time in 6 years,
But no, you told me you have blocked some people before.
niggas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but
people,
niggas-
kind of.
Are
I
they
mean, a little
people?
bit.
With no.
They're
10%.
gremlins, if you ask
I was about to
me.
say,
Men
what
were
if-
placed
I
on
said
this
10%?
earth to
Girl, once I
terrorize.
fuck you and you treat me like trash, you could be blocked.
Oh, I don't think
guess
there's
what?
anything wrong with
And they come
blocking
back
someone.
because now we
I
have
do.
Signal,
I don't.
Snapchat, email, WhatsApp,
And I still have not
Instagram,
learned how
Twitter.
you block someone's email.
Me
You
neither.
can't. They
You
can
can't.
just, the nigga
Yes,
can
you
still.
can.
You can.
Give us the
Yes.
keys.
Oh, yeah. How do you block an email?
You
Yeah.
go to your settings. If you have a Gmail account, you go to your settings in Gmail. You can absolutely block an email.
But what if
even a drop
they have an AOL account?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
you can block an email.
Oh,
Yeah, you can block an
we're gonna
email.
need that.
Now, it's so easy to create new emails.
It is.
So are you really blocking it?
But do they know how to make another email?
Them niggas know.
Nigga,
some
you
people
go to
are-
Google,
how
they
old are
say
they?
new account.
My niggas
60?
is old.
Yeah, so how good are they with that? Do they have an AOL account? If you got an AOL account, you might not know how to make a new email too easy.
You're right.
Okay, you're right.
But you can block emails. But anyway.
Not you being smart, girl. Not you
I am.
knowing all the tea. But
I know how to block
should
a
know.
bitch.
But you also are very tech savvy.
Yeah.
Like every other day, it's editing these videos, editing these vlogs, editing this audio. So
I like it. I like knowing how to do stuff like that. It's
I
like,
agree.
it's interesting.
I
It's
agree.
fun. Sometimes it's stressful, but
It's
it's
very
fun.
stressful.
And it's like, if I have a bad day and I can just zone out and focus on learning something new, editing, I will do that to de-stress. But let's talk about fucking.
Mandy, who you been fucking?
I
Any
mean,
athletes?
I saw you post 20 times that you're
Are you
single
fucking
now.
any celebrities right now? You don't have to tell us who, but are you?
I mean, I went back to an old work.
you back
an
in the
athlete.
streets? Are you back in the streets?
Not in the streets. And then when I was in, I can't believe I'm going to give y'all this story because we don't record again forever.
Go ahead and tell us.
But I just like gangbanged a guy in LA. That was fun. Like I brought my homegirl in to peg him with me.
And just so we're
Okay.
clear,
So we
this is a
both pegged
straight
him.
male
Yeah,
who you were
He's
busting
straight,
his booty
yes.
hole open. He was
And-
fucking that booty.
I took that Buddha hole. And then I was like, friend,
Okay, so you brought your friend.
you wanna get some Buddha hole
Did
too?
she peg him too?
Yeah, and then that was what sucks. She kept
Why?
inviting us to her house. We get to her house. None of her sex toys are charged, and she only has
Oh,
one
hell.
dildo.
Yes,
And she
talking
only
about-
had one dildo. So I'm like, we had to
does that
share a
work?
dick. So I was like, is it really a gangbang if we both not
I feel like it's not a gangbang. That was just a threesome because it was only two of y'all.
two
It
and
was
him?
two
There was
women
three
and a
of us.
nigga. They was getting his
three
booty hole
gang-
fucked.
Three women.
Two women and a guy.
That's three people.
Yeah, but I'm saying we gangbanged them because
It was
you
only
fucked
booty
him?
action. Was it
Okay.
only booty?
I mean, he fucked her.
Wow.
But okay, whatever.
So, it was. I mean,
whatever.
He's slightly.
The names don't matter.
Did he ever have to tell y'all like, hold on, my butthole needs to just like?
No, because her dildo, I was like, bitch, and you got this small dick, so we
She didn't have the King Noir?
No, she didn't have the King Noir. I'm like, damn, bitch, you got
You
us
be
being in
fucking
here.
bitches with, niggas
no.
Do you think he could have handled that?
No, he couldn't have handled King.
Okay.
King.
I can't handle that.
Have y'all gotten King's mold?
Yo nigga gave it to me.
Oh, well, he used
I
it
almost
on
knocked
you.
myself out.
Oh, no, she took it. She be
I took
taking
it very well.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
I don't know this story.
Well, my man has,
we did it on your Patreon,
well, my ex,
that's why.
Yeah, my ex, like, we used toys when we had sex.
Okay,
So
tell me more.
He was very active in the bedroom, like from vibrating toys to butt plugs to dildos to
Vibrating are
all
my
of that.
faves.
And so he would bring King out. That's what we would call him. We would call him King in
who it
bed.
is.
Like, I'm gonna grab King. Go ahead and get King.
I mean, that's a big ass toy.
It's a big ass.
And he
It's
would
thicker
lube
than
it up
these
or like
microphones,
put
y'all.
spit on it and like fuck me or her or whoever was.
So he fucked you.
He fucked me.
So
You already.
why you trying to act like that ain't happened over
Wait,
here?
when? Oh,
Because
did you?
When we she didn't release. It wasn't.
Let me tell y'all.
Clear with me.
Oh, wait, did you know though,
It-
Kiki?
I did not know.
It,
That
I
we
thought
had-
I ended up telling you.
No.
Oh.
This is an exclusive. I had no idea. When I asked you about it, you were like,
She hadn't
You
told
said-
anyone yet, and it wasn't my
Yeah.
business
I mean,
to
you
tell.
don't have to tell if you
Well,
don't
no,
want
we're
to
too
tell.
late
tell
now.
it.
Here
Yeah,
we
now
are.
everybody knows.
And I ain't with
But
that nigga no
she
more.
told
So.
a story on an old episode that y'all went to a sex club
and had an amazing
So
experience.
we did do that. So if she shared that.
I didn't fuck them there.
No, she didn't fuck
Oh,
us
she
at the
didn't
sex
say
club.
that.
No,
But you said nothing else.
I still had
she
in
had
my
a whole
mind, I
girlfriend at the
wasn't
sex
fucking-
club. She was moaning loud, being fingered
Oh,
and
she
shit.
did say something about the girl.
She had a girlfriend the whole time at the sex club, like Medina. And then I feel like they broke up because the nigga was mad.
Her
I had to turn into a
boyfriend was-
Oh,
therapist.
she was there with a man?
She was
The-
there
the
with
girl-
her
the other
boyfriend.
The other girl was there with
He
her
got
boyfriend
mad 'cause I didn't wanna
because she didn't want him to join.
dabble with him.
He was just like, she was just like, I just want your girlfriend, and the girlfriend was like, she just want me, bye. And so maybe they didn't
That
have that
nigga
conversation.
was
he was mad.
pissed.
I had to be his therapist and was like, well,
At
man,
the sex club?
I said,
At the-
because
and
I
then
wanted
at
her to have her
one
fun.
point, her
So-
nigga
Did you
had
have
to
your
step
square
in.
card reader so you could charge that nigga?
Listen, I
You
should
need to
have.
have one to plug
or
into your
he should have got
phone.
some better help because, listen.
Talk space.
Talk space.
That's what
Oh,
we
that's
got.
talk space. Oh,
We
bleep
got
that out.
some-
Bleep that out. Bleep that out. Yeah, what is a little bleep?
A little bleep,
Because the way
yeah.
y'all don't pay for this episode, yeah. Talk space is definitely who he should have got, but instead he got
Yeah.
me. And I was like, well, listen, when you venture and decide to not be a monogamous couple, you need to have all these conversations. You need to know what will make you upset, what you want, what you don't want. Maybe she didn't know, because maybe a lot of men
didn't know.
Well, a lot of men's concern is dealing with other men in those spaces.
And a
And
lot
so-
of men think that just because another woman's here that you get access to her. When
and
that's not how
the
it
case.
works.
That's not how it works at all.
You have to communicate because I might not want you. And in that case, I didn't want him.
which
He had
was the
Cleo
case.
braids.
So, don't do that.
He did.
Don't do
I
that.
was
Don't,
like,
don't talk
nigga,
about
I was
his
like,
braids.
mystical?
He looked bad. And I was like, but the girl was so beautiful.
The
and
girl
I was like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I was jealous, and I ain't never seen her again because I wanted to fuck.
Okay, so where were
She was
y'all in
fine.
New York?
In New York.
Oh,
she was
okay.
beautiful, and they just like fell in love with each other, and
And so what was you doing when this was going on?
talking to the boyfriend.
Oh,
He
giving
was
therapy.
really
So then what was your man doing?
Probably drinking, fucking with someone else.
but your
Where was
man
he at?
also was making sure I was good because
Oh,
he
because
saw
she
how
was
the
so
dude
drunk.
started getting real mad.
So
And
then you had to just like work.
We were both
You had to
fucking
work. You had to
babysitting
be
Medina at the
security?
sex
I ended up
club.
You had
throwing
to
up. Kiki, it was a
Kiki
mess.
in the sex club, and I was like, bitch, I come
But
here
I
every
did
day.
it
You
real
cannot
cute.
throw up.
Not I come here every day.
I come here not every day, but
That's what
I
you
was like,
said.
bitch, everybody knows me here. You cannot throw up. Mind
Yeah,
you,
this my
people are
spot.
having sex
threw
on
up.
the bed. She was like on the bed. I
But
said,
no,
let's
I didn't
get
throw up on the bed. I tapped her and I said, you know, we grown with our drunkenness. I said, I'm about to throw up. So how do we
So
get
I
here?
lifted that bitch up real quick and moved her to the trash can.
And I threw up and we went back.
And then we went back and kept watching people have sex. There was one woman fucking 3 guys in front of the whole room.
It was,
So
very
like,
sexy.
we were like, ooh, this is good.
But I want to bring it back to fucking friends since we've all done it. And I wanted to know.
Not the eye roll, Kiki.
My good sis, Kiki. I love
What?
you. sis.
Okay, Kiki never
They
fucked a
all
friend.
my friends.
Because we get a lot of messages and friends do ask, and I even posted a message on our page, like
Yeah, let's
trying
talk
to
about
find a
Did
threesome.
you see that?
No.
So she posted a text thread, a
Of
personal
me
one.
texting my friend.
And so she says, "Who is this, Kiki or Medina?" And I was like, "All you hoes who thought it was me, fuck all y'all,
Because they
y'all
thought
don't
it was
really
you,
listen."
but it was me trying
Most
to
people
find.
thought it was you.
They did.
Yeah, because I was like,
One thing
I
about
don't be
Kiki is
doing
she
it.
always gonna call me out.
I am.
She
I
is.
am.
She's gonna be like, no, bitch.
No, they thought it was you. We saw the material. But I mean, it was a good exchange. But it's funny, and I felt like they should know it's not me because we're different in this sense.
Mm-hmm.
I be
And
fucking
everyone-
hoes.
Oh.
Who are hoes, so they already get the other hoes. I don't have to do that.
So here's
and she be locked in with her men.
Can I ask you a question about that? Will you be fucking hoes as far as the men are hoes or the women are hoes?
the men are hoes.
Oh, are they?
So
Okay.
like
Whores.
the men are
Flat out
hoes.
whores.
So I be like, I want to have a threesome, for example, and they'll be like, okay, what you want? Like I put my order in, like as if it's DoorDash.
Oh wait, so you
want tall, skinny,
you fuck
big titties,
their
big
other
ass?
women?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
And me, typically,
the
it's
remix is when it's my friend. That's just very rare. That has only happened
during the pandemic.
Yeah. Because of the pandemic. We're just gonna blame.
Yeah, it was COVID-19
the panorama.
with everything going on. It was a hard time to source people for threesomes. You know how everybody likes to say, with everything going on.
With everything going on.
So, but it is like, how do
Thank
we find somebody? So what happened?
How do we find someone? And that is not how you find someone. Let's just be
Because people were
honest. I
DMing us like, oh, I'm the whole friend. I'm
And
the whole friend. Tell Medina I said what's
and
up.
there were-
people have a lot of hangups with having sex with friends. Like, even my friends were all
Yes.
like, is it weird now? This bitch, me and her cuddled the next day and watched Sex in the City. But then she was like telling my nigga, why are you leaving? Where are you going?
I
Come
was
back.
like, he kissed Mandii goodbye, and I was like, do I get one? He was like, all right. And it was like, and you have to, but here's what I will say.
Look at Kiki.
Now, hold up.
Yes, go ahead.
You
If
know
you
I'm a
don't offer
girlfriend
you a
ass
kiss,
bitch. And what I
yeah.
love about Mandii is that she understood that. She
Yeah.
understood that, like, I'm not the bitch that y'all just about to fuck and then tell me to go sleep on the couch. I don't move like that. Like,
She slept with us, all three of us, in
all
one bed.
three. We cuddled. She made us breakfast in the morning
I
and
ordered
brought
breakfast.
it. She had
Calm
to
down.
work.
I
and
ordered
was,
bre- I ordered breakfast.
She ordered it, but you did make us coffee. Made me
did,
coffee.
yeah.
And then she
That
had to
was
work.
I'm a good lay. I'm a pretty good lay.
I feel like I am too. I understand.
She had to work. She was a great
Hospitality.
host.
I was
y'all
on my
have some
computer.
very great similarities. She was on her computer, and I'm big on communication. Are we?
Okay.
I don't want to have a fallout after this, and I
Yeah.
was very clear on that.
Were
I don't
you
wa-
nervous
I
about
was
that?
because I was like, this was like my first time coming to visit this bitch. So I was like, I didn't plan. It's not like I was like, and I'm fucking Mandii. No, it was like a friend thing. We had.
And you were
And
the
then you
first.
had this
You were the
wild
first
night.
friend brought in. There's a few more. Sorry.
Mandi's out there
She
working.
ain't like that.
I know. Oh, she did
said,
it. Oh, she was
Because
mad.
that's my nigga. Like, I felt like that was my nigga and that was my bitch.
Yeah.
Like, who else are y'all fucking? But I also.
But you also don't
I was
live in
treated very
New
well.
York.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I understood.
But
enjoy
we
the
did talk about.
experience.
But we have a like our mutual friend was like, well, is it weird now? Like, and I think that's
Actually,
when
was not
girls
weird
are
at
like,
all.
how do I bring my friend into the bedroom without making it weird after? And I think
You just don't make it weird.
Well, can I ask you then? Has it gotten weird after? Did it not?
Was there ever any weird moments?
Do you treat friends differently than if you were fucking the guys' other hoes? Like, how did it work for you? Like, what's the difference for you?
Do you have the conversation?
What conversation? Is it weird?
Is
We
it
don't be
weird?
saying that. No.
No.
Like, if something feels weird, sure, we can talk about it, but it hasn't happened. It's just like, this is what we doing, and then we can go back to watching, Sex and the City, Golden Girls, Insecure, whatever the fuck we watching, and it's all fine until the lights go down and we all get in the bed. Like, it's just,
Oh, okay.
we don't have a lot of conversations. Now, the problems come in when people start catching feelings. And it's always the niggas, never the girls. So me and
Wait,
the girls,
really?
Like, the niggas want one of y'all.
or they want both of us and don't want to let the situation go. It's like, hold on, bro. This was a one-time thing. Thank you for your hospitality.
Now, let me
you
ask
fried us
you-
a little chicken. You fried us a little fish. We had a great time.
We had a little hookah, had a little
We
shot.
had a little hookah. We had a little drugs.
But Kiki, if
What?
it's good,
yeah.
does it have to be a one-time thing?
It doesn't have to be a one-time thing, but when we decide it's over, it's over. And then you gotta let it go because it's like, none of us were in relationships with each other. It was
See,
all
I was in a
fun
relationship
night,
with mine.
which is different. But it was all just sex. So maybe not a fun night, but like a fun semester.
So here
The
we
COVID
go.
semester.
Here we go. Kiki,
What?
it's all just sex and you're not with the man, but you have a threesome with him.
Okay.
Do you feel a
That's
way
fine.
if the girl you brought in now starts seeing him without you? Because he's not your man technically, and that's
It depends on how I already felt about him.
Okay.
For example, I told a story on Patreon. To hear the first part of the story, you need to go to Patreon and listen to it. But basically, there was a nigga, Voodoo Dick, that I be fucking in Houston, or used to fuck. So there was a girl that he was fucking too. She wanted to have a threesome.
Okay.
So I had told him I did too. We've only done it, at this point, we had only done it once. This was years ago.
okay.
It's always just me and him. So he was like, I might have a girl for us. So I was like, okay, tell me more. So he tells me the girl's name and like, oh, well, she's available this day. Are you going to be free? So I was like, okay. So I sent him a picture and I was like, tell your friend I say hi.
Okay.
And so he screenshots it, sends it to her. So she sends a picture back. And so we're just flirting through him. So
That's cute.
He put y'all in the group chat after that?
No, he didn't. And I was kind of annoyed because like, why you didn't?
Right.
So anyway,
Oh,
I
he wanted
know.
to keep y'all separate.
I get that.
It was her first time. So he was trying to ease her in, but he didn't tell me. So you can hear the full details of the situation, but then it happened again. It ended up happening again like sometime later. And it was a good time. And it was like, she was asking me questions about like our relationship.
And see,
So-
he should have maybe answered that before bringing, like, that should have been a
I don't know
conversation.
what
Niggas
he
are still
told
gonna
her.
talk.
Yeah,
I
because
feel
it's
like
like
why he didn't.
he might have said something, but she might have been trying to verify. But then I was like, honestly, I felt like you were moving in like a jealous way.
Oh,
But-
like just trying to make
but
sure
when
she
we-
was maybe number one and you were number two.
Yeah, but then when we really talked, I realized, no, you just awkward sometimes. And that's not what it is because you got your other niggas. And then we had a good time after that. And we homegirls now to this day. Like, we can hang out and kick it and have a good time. But it was just so much misunderstandings. But to the point of, like, what if somebody talks to somebody after? If it was somebody I had feelings for, I would be upset. But, like,
Okay.
that man, no.
Okay.
And
he's a hoe.
I've never brought someone into a threesome who I actually liked. That would
This
be
was my
different.
first time. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my threesomes were with the whole niggas that I used to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm interested to know because now we're all in our 30s, getting into our 30s.
Who's 30?
Girl.
I'm 25.
Oh.
Period. And I'm 27.
Oh, that's so cute.
How
Y'all have
old are
industry
you?
ages?
How old are you?
Industry ages. Girl, when did you go to high school?
You for real? Is this
I'm 25 years old.
Why do you think that we're in our 30s?
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
Anyways, and on that
What you
note,
talk about?
we're gonna take a quick break and talk about Dame products because here's the deal: if you're having struggles with your threesomes or struggles with a person, something
Not
that
with your threesomes.
has a heartbeat that you're fucking, and it's just like issues, you don't have to have those issues. You can have a toy, and it don't have a mouth. It just has a vibration and something that might be.
Sometimes it has arms.
it has arms
and antlers.
and sometimes it'll go in your booty
ears.
hole. And sometimes it like will suck on your clit and it feels like it's a person, but it don't got no heartbeat and it don't got no mouth. It's not gonna talk shit back to you. It's just gonna make
It's
you feel good
not-
and make you come.
It's not going to lie.
It's not gonna cheat.
All it's going to do is please you.
And as
It
long
might.
as you keep it charged, it'll be there for you.
As long as you keep it charged and when you charge it, it don't take long to get back up. It don't need all that extra shit.
Praise God.
Don't need a
Or
sandwich.
whoever.
It don't need a
You got to cook for it. It's not asking you, can you cook?
All it wants
about
to
that.
do is please you, and we want to please you as well. We want you to go to dameproducts.com, use code CockTales, CockTales, get 10% off your order. If you don't know what you need, they have a test online. Take that test and get right.
DameProducts.com/cocktails. You will get 10% off. Check the links in our bio for all of our sponsors' information and the links. All right. I had a question, but it went away.
Oh, man, it's okay. Mandii, what you been up to? Sis?
Work.
Okay.
That's it.
We
That's
see
not
you out
you
here.
lying.
No, so I'm single now. Like
Okay.
officially.
She loves saying that.
We've been on a
Follow
roller
Twitter.
coaster. We've been on a roller coaster for quite some time.
A fun roller coaster,
No, we
or-
finally decided to get off.
Okay.
I think that, I do believe he was my soulmate, but I think that we just were far and in between in terms of lifestyle, communication. I don't think he was ready to deal with a boss. I think men say they want a boss until they get one.
Until they get one, and
he
they're like-
literally had a problem that I haven't been cooking for the last 6 weeks. But I'm like, nigga, I've been on tour. I've been traveling every other week for a
He
week at a
needed
time.
to go to greenchef.com.
He
what
did.
is that?
It's a meal kit delivery service.
It's
that
the
will
number
send
one
the
meal
food.
kit.
Mhm.
Well, I need
Delivery
to get on that
service.
because I do love meal kits. However, when I'm exhausted, and not a meal kit in the world will make me want to get over my stove or in my oven. So it's easier to just, call food in or
Right.
just
What's
go
the
out and
problem
eat.
with that?
I don't
He just
know.
want to see you slaving.
Not even see me
I think
slaving.
niggas want to see us slaving. I think men,
I think they do too. I think you're right.
especially black men, and I'm not
I like
hating
to
on
see-
y'all,
Oh,
but I think
Jesus.
black men would just
Is
want to
this
be
your
like,
hot take for the episode? This is awful.
I mean, it's just true. I
Not
feel like
black
just-
men want
what
us
you
to be
mean?
I
slaves.
just feel like they just want to see you working hard and sweating.
You know what I can't stand, honestly?
It's like, bro.
Is when they sit there and they watch you when you are working, slaving, whether I'm at the computer or over the stove.
And then they want you to
just look at me.
slave
You all
more.
right?
I'll
No,
punch
I'm
you in
not
your
alright. What the fuck
motherfucking
are you
Adam's
doing?
apple, nigga.
I mean, I think that's where then I was getting stretched and massaged and things were being hung up in my house. There was a balance
Right,
at
that's
one point.
nice.
However,
Friends were being fucked.
right, that part, friends were being fucked. But I did get to a point where I was just overworking. Like, we all just went through a year of the pandemic where I think shit got quiet. And then, unfortunately, a lot of us also panicked and created more work than what happened pre-pandemic, which is what I did. And so when the world started opening up, I'm 4 times as busy as I was prior to the pandemic because I went into scare mode on, damn, maybe one source of income isn't enough. And I created 3 other ones. And now I'm completely exhausted. And I think that there still are men that don't give a fuck if you work or have more money than them. They still want you to be a woman. And I think in me running a business.
How do you feel now about making more money than your man? Has your mind changed?
It has. Oh, it
What
has.
you think?
I'm fine with my man making less than me now. Which, here's the thing. We've had the conversation. Wait, let me tell you. We've had the conversation.
I'm listening.
I have never dated outside of black men. And so to
Are you
me.
about to? I got a date
No,
with a
I'm
Serbian
not.
nigga tonight.
I'm not. I'm not. So in terms of dating outside of black men, I still go back to my accounting ways and statistics. I still, listen.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you how. So I want a black man.
bitch is on
One moment.
Excel looking
Look,
at the
I
men
need
she
you to know these statistics,
She got a
right?
whole Excel sheet.
No, listen, I
a
probably
Google Docs.
do. Listen, I look at the census, okay, bitch? I know what's out there. So as a woman now making well into mid 6 figures, I notice as someone growing up in poverty, there's a big difference between 100,000 and 500,000.
Sure is.
There's a huge difference. So in me wanting just someone who made 6 figures, there's a difference there. Not only that, if I want a black man that makes 6 figures, that's in the top 1%. And then let's not even get into the fact that probably a good portion of them are gay and the other half don't look like Boris Cujo, and I'm shallow.
That man is fine as fuck,
Listen,
That nigga
Boris,
is fine.
Boris
It made
and
me want to shout. Okay.
Boris and Jason Momoa are the 2 like standards for me.
Then
I
he's
need
not
like
black.
Spartan type of. He's the only non-black man that I look for.
Jason Momoa not black.
No, but he has long, beautiful hair and he has tribal
He is-
tattoos with
yeah,
muscles.
he is
And
fine
he's
as
like
fuck.
6'6". Right, he's tall.
And
So-
he like black women.
And he likes black women.
Well,
So
light-skinned black women. But I
here
guess
we
y'all
go.
still black.
Oh God,
Y'all still
Medina,
black.
all right.
You guess.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
look,
heck?
I guess y'all still
anyway,
black.
anyways, to me, it becomes now like
own people.
realism. It becomes realism. It becomes like, can I get a good-looking man who supports my career, who's also good-looking, who also shows up in all the emotional states? I feel like a lot of men, they have money, they don't think they have to show up
Don't
emotionally
even know
for
how
you.
to. Don't even know how to. And you're like,
It's just their money. Well, I
And
pay
but
your
it's-
bills, or I give you
I'll buy you
this.
this.
but then when you
What do you
become
need?
grown,
How
it
can I
turns
fix
into
it?
like, that don't even matter, bro. Like the things that matter.
That's what Kim K said.
You
That's
don't
what-
even know how to love.
And Kanye
you don't know
couldn't
how to
even fathom it.
communicate.
Yep.
You don't know how to just be a human being. Your money's great, but what else?
And I've noticed now
You
that I
got
have,
mad.
Sorry.
but also now when you get money, I don't know if you notice with age and your own financials, I believe your love languages change. Gifts, I couldn't give a fuck about. Acts of service, quality time, those are the things now that mean a lot to me. And when you deal with a man who's busy or puts his job first, or heaven forbid, them children, fuck, now I'm
Fuck them
third.
kids.
Fuck them kids, that's where I be at. But these niggas be having a whole lot of them. So they gotta like, you know, get out their time. And now I'm number 3. It's just like the things in which I really want from my partner, I'm now like having to take a backseat for. So like now that I have money, it's changed to what I want from a partner, and the money isn't that much because I provide for myself. I'm not looking for a daddy in that way anymore. I don't need someone to provide for my life. I need someone to really be a partner.
I think no, my love language hasn't changed. But
now
I will
Kiki
say,
said, I think no, bitch. That all sounded
said,
cute, but
but
no.
I will say this is why. This is why.
Talk to me.
All jokes aside, my top love language has always been quality time. Gifts were never at the top.
Okay.
Now what has moved up is acts of service.
Acts of service,
because
yes.
it's like, okay, the more money you get, the better you are. I always like time, but broke people be having time. And people, it's
That's
different.
why you got to get them retired, bitch. I found out.
Yeah, it's
You got to
different
get them
when-
over 45 now, baby.
It's different when you have some money and then you have all the free time in the world. It's like, how do you choose to spend this free time? That makes a difference because it's like, am I a priority? Do I matter to you or no? Or like, are you squeezing time in? Like, do you make time or not. So some people have a lot of time because they have a lot of time. Other people, they make time for you. So that's important. And then the acts of service, sometimes that can kind of be like a gift-ish type of thing because you might be paying for something. But the gifts, it's like I've dated guys who were not there in any way for me, but then they would buy something extravagant and then just make it be like it's okay.
I've become,
that's at the bottom.
I've become that nigga. And I'm so mad at myself.
You be doing that? Mandii, what happened to you? Did you hit your head? Do you have CT?
I was buying gifts for him. I mean, little gifts, like things that I knew he needed. Like, I wasn't just
thoughtful gifts.
Like, thoughtful gifts all the time. Like, oh, you're getting into photography? Let me buy you all your accessories.
That's very cute.
You know what I mean? Like, oh...
Are you dating anybody right now? Do you want to go back to women? Because I could use somebody who
I want to take like a moment and just highlight. These are some of the things that, like, when you're transitioning into a relationship,
or
out
your
of
30s.
A relationship, your 30s, back into these streets because they're
rough.
What's
that like again? Because we don't know.
Because it's rough. Yeah, right. We don't know about that. But sometimes when you're transitioning back into the streets, it can be rough. It can be rough. It can cause anxiety. Maybe you are stressed. Maybe you need to seek therapy. And we want to take a moment out to let y'all know that, like, the shit don't always got to be super heavy. It might be lightweight type of heavy that you need help with. So we want you to go to Talkspace.com, use code CockTales
125.
Nope.
And you...
Use code CockTales for $100 off.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That was Green Chef. My bad.
So we got sponsors and we proud of them.
Okay,
but with Talkspace, you're going to use code CockTales to get $100 off. And we also, one thing Kiki and I like to let y'all know is there is a range of problems or successes that you might need help navigating through.
Your family, your friends, your business, your relationship.
All those things.
A lot of those things. Your
personal things about yourself.
It's a lot going on right now. We just came out of a pandemic. A lot of people lost jobs. A lot of people
lost... Oh, bitch, we still in it. Omarion, girl, calm down.
Omicron is here. The Omicron variant is
still in it.
And
it's dancing up through the clubs,
Omicron and Omarion are here, and you might not know
I hear
how
it turns your heart into an icebox.
And if it is your icebox...
Does it? Is that what happened? I thought it was heartburn. Maybe it was
I heard that you'll get some friends
burn.
called B2K, and they'll jump up and they'll be like, bump, bump, bump.
Not a
and you got
threesome.
3 bumps on your cheeks. And then you're like, what do I do?
That sounds like herpes.
Well, I don't know if I want bumps so much.
So Talkspace can't help you with herpes?
So talk to the people and wear your mask. Wear your mask.
Talkspace cannot help you through herpes, but it can help your mind. It can get your mental right.
It can help you through herpes. I mean, it won't cure it, but it will help you learn how to deal with it.
True.
There is no cure.
It'll help you tell your partners that you have it because you should be doing that. So what we're saying is, like, Talkspace has a lot of things that can help you, and we want you to go there and we want to use code CockTales and get $100 off and thank us later because it has been a life-changing piece in my life. So there we go.
Thank you guys for that. So there's advice. Do we want to read this or do we want to skip to the cocktails?
Let's skip to Diane real quick. We're going to go to
I forgot about her.
Diane.
Sorry, y'all. And y'all stop emailing us, asking us for places to go. Listen to Diane.
It's in the show.
Skip to the Diane part.
Hello?
Those are all dates.
Yeah, that's just what they do. Like, you will continue to get, how do I have a threesome? Despite the fact that this now episode expresses how to, and probably 50 of the last 100 or 200.
You be like,
we have a
do y'all
dedicated
listen to
segment.
the episode or do you fast forward through? We're going to move on to Indecisive Diane, and when we come back, we have some advice letters that we're going to read, and your fave, Mandii B, is going to help y'all answer.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, hey ladies, sorry. I was practicing a new kissing technique that I really... Just look at my look. Okay. Listen, go on a trip with your bae. And I have the perfect plan for you. Already planned out. Paradise and Vibe. Go to paradiseandvibe.com and sign up. Bring your bae. Everyone's welcome. Bye, ladies.
So it says, hello, ladies. I'm a 32-year-old male. I love when we get advice from males.
You just like talking to me.
You just like men. Thank you. Kiki, thank you.
I love when we have male
you
listeners.
just like dick, bro. God damn, you fucking horny ass bitch.
Okay.
That's all you like is men. She's obsessed. There's an addiction.
She is obsessed.
Is there you know how there's AA? Is there
D-A?
M-A
Oh,
or
M-A?
Dick A? Dick Anonymous?
I don't know.
Men Addiction
We gotta
Anonymous?
find it
We
for
gotta
her.
find it.
I've been exclusively
Oh, you
seeing
wanna
a
read now?
woman for about a year now. So for about the first 3 to 4 months of our relationship, I courted her. I took her out on dates. Multiple days of the weeks. He better not be about to complain about how much money he spent. We went on park dates, car dates, dinner dates. We went on them all. Well, in that time, I started getting frustrated because I could only see her when I took her out. Never could I come in and chill, and never would she come to me. And now I'm craving more intimacy. AKA, he wants to fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
my dick is hard. I want that shit.
at my breaking point, she admits to that. She admits to that. She stays with her mom, who's old-fashioned. No closed doors in my house. No one back in your room. I don't care how grown you are. He can't come in the room with the door closed. And she also admits her debt, which is why she can't come to me. We're an hour apart. So I can't see them, but I see them. So naturally, I was like, don't worry about the gas to come to me. I got you. Well, she don't want to accept money from me. He's ugly, and she's using you. It makes her feel less about herself. So I eventually give up, and we stop talking for a few months. Well, she hits me up out the blue and was like, take a trip with me. I go, and we naturally pick back up where we left off. Now, here I am a year later in love with someone who I can't get any real intimacy out of unless we're on a trip because her mama won't let us chill, and she still won't let me provide money to help her. What do I do, y'all? When I visit her, I only see her for a few hours because, of course, I have to take her back home. Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb.
Fuck.
And yes, I'm the one who's been out of pocket this whole relationship.
Well, we knew that.
It's giving she's underage for one.
That's what I was thinking.
It's giving she's a
Is
child.
she 17?
But does she live with her mom and like she's
She
not
does live with
she
her
has
mom.
She has a curfew and there's
She's
one.
She's either lying to you about the age, or you tried to get us to have sympathy for you, and you know this bitch is underage.
Or-
are you about to be on weird sex next week?
Listen, or
She's using you. That's what I
or
jumped
the
to.
same way they're like when I was in my 20s. a
Women
bitch
always
like
cry
a-
wolf.
well, you compartmentalize, and some niggas you just want to go out and have like dinner with. Some
Hood
niggas you
niggas,
only want
hookah
to,
niggas,
you
drink
know,
niggas.
hookah. There's club. You got the club niggas. You got the travel motherfuckers. You got just the sex. And so maybe she's compartmentalized you to just being someone to take her on trips because she really likes to travel because she lives with her mom, and may not be able to do much.
You're not really her type.
Yeah,
But you
so-
pay for shit.
And so she may
don't
give
like you.
No, she hates you.
She
Actually,
does. She actually
hates you.
When you text her phone, she cringes and she's
and
like,
it's like,
"This
fuck,
nigga
this nigga
again."
hit me again.
What
like,
should
I
I
fucking
say,
hate
y'all? What
him.
should I say? That's what's happening.
She's showing the messages to her friends. You're in a group chat.
Laugh-
She's
laughing
not
at
accepting
you.
the money. That was the giveaway
That's
for me.
the giveaway. She's like, "No, I don't want your nugget."
It's weird though because
Because why would you do that?
But she mentioned her debt. She mentioned her
She
debt,
lied.
which makes me think, to be fair,
Student loans.
No. I'm gonna tell you now. There's a difference. If I express my debt and I feel like I may only be able to get a couple $100 out of you, there's no way I'm fucking you for a couple $100. I'm gonna express my debt to the nigga that's gonna drop me $1,500, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 on my debt. So maybe not only are you just good for trips, which mind you, he only said trips. He could literally be taking her from Atlanta to Savannah. Like we don't
That's
know.
not a
You-
trip.
I'm just
He
though,
saying.
might be taking her to
that's
Macon.
not-
You know what I mean?
Are you
going on
nigga,
trips
nigga
like
baby
that?
taking her to Miami.
are.
They're going on trips from Atlanta.
They going to Nashville.
I mean
We
that.
can go to Nashville, eat some hot chicken. That's
But
what
wait,
they
I ain't
doing.
gonna hold you. A nigga one time wanted to fly me to Savannah so we could do Hilton Head. So a
Well,
bitch.
Hilton Head is nice.
But
Oh, well, I heard no. I mean, that's what
mean-
your cousin told me.
if I get excited about getting flued out,
I mean, that's why I'm
am
like, I'm not going to
Savannah.
Hilton Head.
I will take
Totally
Destin.
not.
I will take Destin because
Destin
Destin
is
is rich. Destin is a rich fucking place.
That sounds cool.
Only
I've never
white
been.
people.
We
I've
got,
heard
we
about
gotta,
it,
we gotta
but I've
take
never
you.
been.
We gotta take you the next
I
time
heard
we
what
go.
gotta
kind
go
of
Mandy
shit be
style.
going on.
It was
It'd
a
be
lot of
fun.
shit
It'd be
going on.
fun.
That's where
Or,
Lieutenant Bay developed.
I remember.
It'd be fun. It'd be
I
fun.
was choking on dicks and spitting on them.
Well, that's a good Saturday night. Okay?
You know when
That's a
you
good
wake up and
Tuesday
there's
night.
Period.
maybe even Wednesday, Thursday,
Or Monday, because that's what I was
ooh.
doing Monday.
I was
And that's
waking
what I
up-
gotta tell y'all about in
Condoms
my cocktail.
everywhere. I love that.
that's
When you
the good
wake up
part.
and you know who
That's
the condom
hilarious.
belongs
Not
to.
you now using condoms.
Okay,
I
first of
know,
all,
isn't that new?
we didn't even use them.
Oh, bitch.
We just put
Oh,
it around
you
for
just said-
aesthetics.
Oh, they were just
It was
around.
aesthetics.
It was confetti on the floor. Bitch, fuck out of here. It's not this bitch just having condoms around for decoration.
I was thinking that. Like, she's been talking about condoms a lot, but you don't really be using them from what you share on this show.
I don't.
We use condoms on the toys.
I've now gotten to the point.
Who does?
My man was a pro.
He didn't use no condom on my toy when he
I
fucked me.
text you.
No.
I was like,
Bitch, and I'm glad.
You sure?
I want to feel it.
Not you want to feel a plastic
she
king.
wanted to feel it
wanna
inside her
feel-
legs and between her butt. Okay.
In my booty hole.
I hate you. You know what? Oh, maybe because he didn't give it to me.
I don't think
got
we
the
gave
dick,
her
though.
any advice, but we want
No, we
him.
did.
Oh,
we
forgot.
gave him advice.
We did. Oh, she doesn't like you, sir.
No, she doesn't like
no,
you.
the man wrote it in.
Right. So
I'm a 32-year-old male.
the advice
doesn't like
is you need to
She
get someone
doesn't
who's
like you.
interested in you.
You need to.
She's not.
And if you're feeling some type of way, you need to end it. She don't like you, bro. And I feel like a lot of men are okay with women not liking them as long as you. Still
You
stick
think
up.
so?
Yes, I've been
You
this
believe
girl
that?
multiple times where I really don't like you and I'm using you and you know I am.
Maybe they don't know. They
the
think
low
that.
self-esteem ones, yeah.
No, I feel like they believe because of how they look at rappers and all these things. The more I take you out, the more I'm investing in you.
Oh, yeah, they think that they can change our minds.
They
Just
think
like sometimes women
if I-
think the same thing.
If I spent enough money on you, took you to nice restaurants, hookah,
yeah, I am going to like you. You're right. If it's me, yeah.
I'm
If
not.
you
Wait, you're
spend
gonna like
I'm
them
telling
after
you
that?
right now.
after $100,000, I'm going to be like,
God. Bro, $100,000 on hookah? Bitch,
no,
you don't
not
take
in
you out for
hookah.
and now you have cancer. Like,
No, not in hookah. I
That's all I'm
mean, in things like you spend
Rest
this
in
amount,
peace, my
like you just
nigga.
trying to spend money on everything I want. Yeah. Okay. So after 100,000, I'll be like,
You still
know
don't
what?
like him. You're still using him. Like I said, you're using
I'm
him.
using him,
The
but I like
happiness
him.
is not there.
I
no,
am
bitch, you're
happy.
empty inside and you are not happy. You're
I'm
crying
not
at night.
empty.
Like
That would
fuck.
be you. I'm not unhappy. I'm like, I'm drunk all the time. I'm not hungry. I'm eating these oysters. I'm having my little octopus.
So
meat
it's a
traveling around
homeless
the road.
shelter. Like,
Well, I'm not homeless, so no, it's not a homeless shelter. But
what
it's like
I'm
you're
saying
giving
is
me a good
that
time, and
what
I
he
enjoy
is-
it.
What he still is wanting, he obviously
He's not
wants
gonna
more.
get that intimacy
He's not
from a
gonna
woman
get
that doesn't
He
like
has
him.
to cut a check to get you to be with him.
And even when a nigga was cutting
And
a check,
he's
I used to tell him I
probably
didn't suck dick because it was little. I don't suck dick, sorry.
And we
I know
know
you're-
you are the queen of the deep
Don't-
throat.
I do some, but when I don't like you, I just tell you I don't suck dick.
When I
Sorry,
don't like
it's
you and
against
you
my
want to fuck me in my ass,
religion.
I'm like, I don't do anal.
Honestly, I
And
think
I'm
that
lying.
Have you ever lied and said you didn't do something?
I told someone that before, like,
Look at her face.
But she talks about it so much. Like,
and
I
I
thought
love
everybody
it.
knew
And
you
if
loved
you
it.
want to fuck me in my ass and I don't like you, I'm like, I don't do that. Are you serious? Why would you even come to me with some shit like that? Why would you even come to me with that's so disrespectful?
I do that with head. I'm not sucking your dick if I don't like you.
And
I don't do that. It's against
you're
my
like, are you
religion. I'm not
fucking
religious, but it is against my
but
religion.
let the right nigga come along. You let it. He push my head down.
Bitch, go
choke me.
5,000.
These lashes.
Pull
get
my
another
hair
girl.
out.
Bitch,
It ain't no thing.
it ain't look. It ain't no.
Second time?
It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. It
Like
ain't no
what?
thing. No,
Yeah, she probably doesn't really like you. I just feel like when a woman really is interested in you,
She's down.
she will eat
nothing
your ass.
is gonna
She
be
will let
too
you
much.
fart in her throat.
She will suck your
Oh,
middle
well,
toe.
maybe some things are too much. Never mind. I spoke
You
too
want a
soon.
nigga fart in your face if he likes you?
No.
you wouldn't suck a man's middle toe.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But a fart in my mouth?
it's just air.
It's just air, a funky air. Let that nigga.
Yeah, it's funky air. That don't taste good. Y'all also eat mushrooms and other bullshit. So
It's just a quick little.
what if he sharts?
Oh no, he knows if he
I
can.
told you I
he
had
knows
dookie in my
if
mouth
he-
before.
He knows if he.
you did
I
not.
did. He was Middle Eastern.
He knows if he could fart or shart.
Middle Eastern niggas is getting some shit in your mouth.
No, they're
You
not.
did not say that.
Is it the
And
it'll be a
curry?
Patreon
Wait, it might be the
episode.
curry and the tzatziki sauce.
It's
and
the
shit.
hummus.
Okay, we have to
It's the
stop.
hummus. That's what it's
We
called.
have to stop.
Okay. So we're gonna on that note, we're gonna move on to
What the fuck?
cocktail.
These bitches are nasty as fuck. You have shit in your mouth? I am disgusted. No,
I
hold on,
pissed on
Medina.
somebody. Not shit though, just piss.
That's different.
Okay.
Shit in your mouth?
It was-
I don't give a fuck what's in these niggas' mouths. Fuck them. But you took some shit in your mouth. Medina, what were you going through? Was this when you were sad?
It was a surprise.
And watching TV all the time?
It was a surprise.
Not a chocolate surprise.
It was a Hershey Kiss surprise. I was like, it was
It
alarming.
was a Hershey kiss.
was.
That's what we could call it. It's a Hershey kiss.
And how it happened was he put his fingers in my butthole and then took it out and put it in my mouth, which I'm normally like,
No, the fuck he didn't, bitch.
You ate your own shit.
Bitch, you got E. coli.
That's gross.
I'm glad these are plastic cups so they
did I
can
kiss
I
you?
had E. coli, but I ain't never had COVID.
But did I kiss you? Oh God, I'm about to
you
die.
did. You did.
And you sucked that dick after. Ooh, y'all nasty. Ooh, these bitches is nasty. This is why the friends I do not fuck get away from me.
So
We
you not
should've
gonna,
had
so you wouldn't
chairs.
fuck me, Kiki?
You wouldn't
Really?
fuck me, Kiki?
No,
Really?
y'all got shit in y'all's mouth. I am very concerned, Mandy.
Bro,
I would expect that.
we brushed
But
our
Medina,
teeth. We brushed our teeth, bitch. I just got a whole mouth clean for
I
a
did
thousand.
brush my
you
teeth.
was having
Medina.
sex and getting the shit in there.
I brush my teeth. So it
I know
happened.
that you do, and they look beautiful.
And
With mouthwash.
And when I will say when
And
he
floss,
put
yeah.
when he put it in my mouth, it's not like I was excited about it. I was
well,
like,
let me calm down because
What did it
honestly,
taste
I'm having a
shit.
flashback.
It was dookie in my mouth, bro. It wasn't.
Corns in it.
I'm really sorry. Y'all sent me into a shock, but I will be honest and share, and I don't want you guys to feel I don't know the word, but that word y'all know what I'm thinking of. Because I was eating ass the other day, right? But then
And you had a dingleberry?
no, I didn't have a dingleberry.
okay, go ahead.
But I was kissing him, and then when I was on the plane, I was like, damn, it smelled like champagne and dick. And it was a good time, and I was having a good day.
I love the name of the episode. I'm putting that as a title. I spilled
What?
on my laptop.
Oh, no.
Not champagne and dick.
All right,
Champagne and
well,
dick.
anyway, okay. Do you
We're
have a
gonna-
cocktail?
Do you? Do you have a cocktail? And you don't act like you don't know what cocktails are.
I mean, I feel like I shared one earlier on that I had a gangbang with my friend. We've had a pegging gangbang.
That's okay. Cool.
That's it.
I am going to share a quick cocktail before
Okay.
we end. Titling this Champagne and Dick.
If I want fuck, I'm gon' fuck 'em. But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cuff 'em. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Run a double D, so stuffin'. Back to the point, is it some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the stats in your face, turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, was a hoe, was a
Okay, so you guys, I have really good pussy. We all know that. Well, you don't know that, but you know that. It's great.
Yeah, I've heard about
I mean,
it.
I know the taste, but I don't know the inside of it.
I
You
heard the
don't know the
Yelp
inside of it.
reviews.
But okay, I have
There's
pretty
pussy
good.
Yelp reviews?
Sometimes if you fuck people that people know, you might get somebody might know.
Gotcha.
I pride myself on my good pussy. I do have good pussy. There we go. So a nigga that I used to.
Who is she? You gotta sit next to her every week, Lord. It's the wine. Oh,
It's the
okay.
wine. It's got
the
it all
confidence.
cutting up.
I
Well, she's always confident,
was fucking with
but
a
good.
dude that I was really excited about.
Okay.
I believe I told you about him.
And this is fun, right?
I told you about him. Crystal said, Medina, you don't like that nigga. And she also
Yes.
thought he was gay. And I
Yes.
didn't see it because
might
I was
be.
just trying something new. He did have a juicy booty. He had the man hips and the juicy
Well, no,
booty.
my friend thought he was gay because of his mannerisms, and he seemed way too hyped to meet her guy friends more than anyone
But
else.
I think it's just because he was a financial advisor and he was just like, I can tap into this. But he might have been gay. And whatever.
It doesn't matter.
He decided he was going to type up. I stopped talking to him and I had to block him.
Are you gonna share this?
I'm not going to share the whole thing, but I will share a portion
Oh
of
my
it,
God, Kiki.
and maybe do the rest on Patreon. Because this was, it took me a minute. This happened months ago, and I was very embarrassed to talk about it because I just can't believe somebody would fix their fingers to do this to me when I have a platform and I could out a lot of people, and I wouldn't do that because that's not my character. I'm never like I'm gonna do.
Can you
this.
go ahead and talk about how shitty of a nigga that you thought you liked? She was considering this nigga as a husband and baby daddy, by the way.
I
she's
actually
talking
whispered
about?
in his ear while I was fucking
A baby
him.
daddy.
Oh yeah, she
I
want baby
won't
daddy.
have an abortion if you nutted me. Like I whispered that in his ear.
I don't know if that's sexy at all, but that's crazy. That's a
We have
crazy.
to talk more because
So
I'm
this
concerned.
is crazy.
I need to talk. So he
Listen to what
decided
this
on
nigga
a
did.
Sunday morning at 7 a.m. to send my sister, my
Her
mother,
mama, her
my
daddy,
brother. My dad don't have an Instagram, but if
Oh.
my dad did have an Instagram, he would have sent
Her
it to
brother.
him. My brother and my best friend Hannah this message.
a Google Doc.
And I didn't know that he sent it because I blocked him. I had already blocked him because he was already acting crazy, and I was like, I'm not dealing with no crazy niggas. He is 6 pages of Google Doc.
Bro, 6-page document.
And on how for me to learn how to not fumble good niggas.
Bro, it's
So this was the first chunk of it before he got into the sections and paragraphs and
quoted-
timestamps.
Is this a time track?
bro.
Timestamps.
Does that not look like a legal
quotes,
document you get from your attorney
It was
about some
embarrassing.
shit?
dollar amounts of when I didn't pay for a date.
Bro.
When
She
he
told me a
kept
snippet about this
glorifying
part.
that he was a rich nigga and didn't want his wife to work. Well, she needs to work if she got to pay for dates.
He has a wife.
No, he
No.
doesn't. But he just talked about his future. He was like,
And he said, I don't want my wife to work.
Is he
However,
special?
He always complained about money, but let's not talk about.
Then he said it's not about money.
But he led with money.
It's about money.
He led with money.
You showed me your bank account. You want to talk about your clients. You want this is a message to let you niggas know when a nigga keeps talking about what he has and who he is, that's the lie. So this is the first paragraph. Medina, hey, exclamation mark. Hope you've enjoyed your week. It's currently Friday, November 5th.
Like I don't have a date on an email.
Sunday. He sent it on Sunday.
5:30 p.m.
So he spent 2 days writing this, bro.
And I'm thinking back to a week ago where you suggested I no longer reach out to you.
Okay, bet.
Or
It's
look to
done.
join you at the costume party you invited me to that he stood me up at. Purpose of this email isn't to reconcile, or anything, but to help shift your thinking and growth in the arena of listening, relationship deposits, and personal
Sir, you don't work at
accountability.
Talkspace.
Bro,
From
I got an
experience,
attitude.
I've noticed you don't do well with constructive feedback.
Bro, he wrote this and sent it to her.
So I'm also helping you curate your accountability cluster. In parentheses, hence why others in your personal circle are included. We often say
you reading my
feedback is
friends,
the
too.
breakfast of champions, and without accountability, there is liability. I've noticed the position you've taken on social media as being stood up, because y'all saw I drunkenly said that he stood me up, or wanting a real Mario to show up, as you're replacing the old one, LOL. I just wanted to offer you some factual critiques so that you can stop fumbling good men and
so bad.
pointing fingers at others. Even if it's not with me, I genuinely want and wish the best for you in your love life because I believe in you. You're an amazing woman that may just need a little coaching or a glimpse from another perspective besides your own. Use this for your podcast. That's the first paragraph. There's 6 pages.
There's 6 pages. And he goes down into...
It was very embarrassing.
Can I add to the part that got me the most flustered? So I skimmed through it. I actually forwarded it to my email so I could read it for laughs and shits and giggles. I said, when a bitch is down, I'm just going to read and know my life is not that bad. Because Medina's getting
some fucked up shit.
Medina's getting messages from
this
niggas.
to my mother.
But wait.
That's disrespectful.
That's so
there-
disrespectful.
He goes into including quotes of things that she could have done to rectify the situation. So in one thing, he does bullet points of quotes that would have made him feel better on the dates. Like, for example, hey, I got the appetizer this time. Hey, don't worry. The next round of drinks is on me.
Hey, this hookah watermelon mint refill is on me. I mean, he's putting the...
I want a watermelon mint hookah right now.
On me was at the end of everything. It was like, you've never even...
You just wanted her to pay for some
But wait,
shit.
not only that, he then goes into, oh, you landed this time? I'll come pick you up.
From the airport?
From the airport.
Wait a minute. This not the nigga that was giving a fit when we hung out and you were talking about he wanted you to come pick him up from the airport, is
No,
it?
that's Miami nigga.
How you know? You
Bitch,
know. That's Miami.
But here's the
nigga.
problem too, and I want to talk about the listeners in their 30s, not you young bitches over here.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
I think that in terms of how Medina has been dating, has been in search of a husband or someone to be a father to children. And someone just a partner. And so I think you saw a whole lot of these niggas that wasn't really there. Because when you want that, you just want to sit here and try to mold or believe the potential of anybody that you're laying up with because you don't want to waste your time. So you're like, okay, he has money. He's not bad looking. My friends like him. Boom, that's going to be my husband. And it's like, not.
No.
There's
There's
many
way
other
more to it
things
than that. And this was a lesson learned. Because everyone around me was literally like,
girl, this ain't
no.
it. And you were like, yes.
I was like, I'm
he's
trying
celebrating
something
my birthday
new.
with me.
I'm doing something different. Everyone. And you know, I cherish my sister's opinion, my mom, my friends. And everyone was like, fuck that.
You don't cherish our opinion. You lying. You still gonna fuck whoever you want to fuck.
Just her sister.
This nigga had a whole gun fall out, didn't he?
Possessive.
One leg back?
Little Chris Brown?
Little Chris Brown did, but he wasn't going to be my nigga. I was just fucking him.
That was for fun.
He was just a trick nigga. Mandy, before we end, do you have anything you want to plug? Where can people find you? Even though we know y'all know where to find her. What you got going on?
Well, the place y'all know where to find me. I'm still there. But also on every Tuesday, I now have another podcast called See the Thing Is. I am a much more mature version of myself, I would say. We talk about current events, relationships. We also talk about music. I am joined by Grammy Award-winning former artist of Rock Nation.
Come on, Grammy.
Yeah, Bridget Kelly. So she is my co-host, and we're joined by Friends with Benefits. There's an episode with Medina. If you guys check that out, hopefully next time you come to motherfucking New York and they're there on a Monday, you can join us in the
bitch.
studio.
We gotta wait till it's
cold.
free.
You might have to wait till
But
it's warm up.
I'll come.
But every Tuesday, see the thing is, and then also I have my own feminine hygiene company and subscription box. It's Official Box Owner, and every Monday you can also catch. Oh, that other podcast will see the thing is. My other podcast is Period Sis, and as always, y'all know y'all can catch me on Horrible Decisions.
Shout out to Horrible Decisions and all your other shows. We also want to give a quick shout out to Green Chef. We want y'all to be able to cook for your man so that he doesn't make a 6-page Google Doc about you and how you didn't cook for him. Green Chef makes it easy for you.
Because he gonna definitely reference that note.
He is. Like, Green Chef makes it easy for you to be able to cook for your man even if you don't know how to cook. They give you all the things you need, the ingredients.
Everything is there. It's almost foolproof. It's like the air fryer version of just like getting groceries.
That's a great.
And then if you
way
have
to
an air
put it.
fryer, bitch, you can't fuck it up.
Yeah, you can't.
It's an
fuck
easy
it
bake
up.
oven for adults.
It's a great way to just be able to cook. If you're trying to lose weight, they have different options for you, different packages. You can do the balance. You can do the vegan. You can do the if you
keto.
Want, yeah, the keto. That's a great option.
I'm on that one.
Go to greenchef.com/cocktails125. Use code cocktails125 to get $125 off. That includes free shipping. We want you to know this is the #1 meal kit for eating well. So that's like if you got good pussy and you be letting people know like I do, like I got good pussy. I got the #1 pussy for good pussy. And like Green Chef
#1
is the #1 meal kit of the good pussies. You feel me? So go and use that code and get you some good food. It's been real here. Kiki, I love you. Your ponytail looking good and fly.
Is it?
Lashes
Because
on
sometimes
fleek.
this shit be fucked up, and I was trying to check.
It looks good. You
There's
look a
now-
housewife.
You got the edges
You look like a
laid.
housewife. You look like you don't
You
have to
got the
work to make
fucking
money. You look like a
lashes.
nigga just gives you money.
My lashes need
Just
done.
come here.
Your
You look like
lashes
a nigga
good.
gives you money just because
I
you
need,
look
oh,
good.
you just got them done. Okay, because they look
They
the
look
fuck
good. You looking like your cheeks is plump.
Y'all have such positive energy when you're here. Can you come back all the
Oh,
time?
always.
'Cause I like
As long
y'all
as,
together.
but I ain't gonna lie, y'all need more bottles of wine.
Yeah.
We had
finished
more
that.
bottles of wine. I
know.
didn't know you were coming.
Oh, last minute.
I would have
This
got
was
more.
pop-up.
Bitch, I popped up because I said my friend is getting a sew-in and I don't want to be here at a beauty
Okay,
studio.
so you want to go with me somewhere else after this?
Let's go
Because you
drink.
still don't
Can we
have.
go drink?
Yeah.
Let's go
All right,
drink.
She
Turn
got to
up.
record. I don't have to. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really wanted to show y'all how I was trying to get my rent paid. But
Next
I
episode.
was hoping that you could
Damn.
be a demonstration, but we are well over time.
We are well over it.
And they got lives. They might have somebody to go home
There
to.
might be
I
somebody
don't.
supposed
Me
to
and
come
Manny
in
about to
here
go
after
kick
us.
it.
And get drunk.
we got to catch up because
We have a lot to
haven't.
catch up on.
So
Yes,
make sure y'all
thank you
follow
guys
us
so
on
much.
Instagram at Cocktails Podcast. I'm at Coffee Bean Dean.
And I'm at Kiki Says So. And
And
this
they
is Full
don't-
Court Pump.
Mandy B, a.k.a. Full Court Pumps. Y'all know what it is.
And until next time, you guys, goodbye.
Bye.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.
Population.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Bye.